My name's Wei Jin. I want to challenge the unethical core of organisations' discrimination upon equal genders during interviews. From challenge from Sainsbury's to Boots to Marks and Spencers to Tesco's. Yes, because of every organization has to act in compliance with integrity, to not subject any form of prejudice with individuals with neurodiversity, to challenge, to look beyond the skin color, because I believe that every individual has the opportunity to project their efficacious and their potential to the organization, and I value this. I believe, and my part of passion is to advocate upon the acceptance of individuals with neurodiversity, to give them the opportunity to excel, to demonstrate that they're not useful in autism, that they're useful in this society, as I believe that from refinement process of from financial institutions to retail institutions of rejection due to individuals neurodiverse to subject and how they feel and perceive the world, because to understand about these issues, you have to understand about sensory integration issues. Sensory integration issues are issues that define how we stimulate from exterior sounds, that stipulates individual sensations and hypersensitivity to the motions and emotions of how they recognize, and how during the interview process individuals with neurodiversity are not to excel in the area as they demonstrate the potential to exceed. As organizations act with integrity, stewardship, respect, and respecting your colleagues, not to face on a gender inequality and things like autistic prejudice and discrimination, and individuals have the right to not disclose any sensitive information due to professional boundaries of sex, self-exploitations and harm. And I believe that individuals have the right to exceed in these limits and limitations, to limit their potential to succeed, as there has been a large percentage of individuals with neurodiversity and different disabilities not to excel, not to be chosen because they do not act in a certain neurotypical manner, as individuals have these three traits of impairment of social fragmentation to emotionally reciprocate others' feelings and empathy, from things like personality disorders to bipolar to manic depression to schizophrenic, and individuals are suppressed to medications that suppress their mental anxiety. And I believe that more organizations need to accept, from retail to financial to other organizations, from individuals like HSBC to Lloyds to Boots and other organizations that offer inequality, to maximize and exceed their potential. As I believe, I hold an MSc Mathematics, I've got a quantitative analytic and a hyper-focusing ability to challenge the unethical core and to advocate upon neurodiversity rights. And I believe that each individual has the potential to succeed given the right stimulating environment, as being exposed in an environment that supports individuals with vulnerabilities. I believe that each individual has the unique talent to offer a perspective into society and to be accepted into society. And I believe that given the right opportunity and right environment, that from my rhetorical message and from my reassurance and my reiteration is to reinforce the proposal. Due to a global pandemic, you cannot situate a global pandemic and a pandemic to restrict the behaviours of individuals on their mental, how this mental capacity is helping their health and how it affects the application process. And I believe that most application companies are using artificial intelligence to automatically negate individuals from the application process due to things like neurodiversity of discrimination, and to and individuals with certain hidden disabilities and skin color, for example, or the culture and values that they face. Like these individuals of subjective, due to individual being of Oriental ethnicity, are subjected from the application due to the COVID 2019. As I have enough information to provide the zoonotic behaviour of the bat coronavirus has been the zoonotic behavior of the virus is mitigated and translated through bats and through not biological interventions, as a human genetic sequence is aligned to the virus coming from exosomes, and exosomes contain genetic material which has evolved from Charles Darwin theory to adapt to the nature of the host. And I believe I have enough evidence that to provide this evidential data that it did not come from bat. And I believe that there are certain individuals due to different ethnicities and not being able to confine with the agendas of what the country or organisations, as I believe that every individual has the potential to succeed, given the right attitude, the right environment, or not subjected to stimulating activities that cause sensory outbursts and mental health challenges. And I do believe, okay, understanding this recruitment process is challenging, but given the right opportunity, organisations like big firms like PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, Ernst & Young, that offers high quality candidates to exceed in their potential, to maximise their performance. And I believe that all employees and CEO, chief executive officers, managing directors and other board of directors and trustees are not given this quality due to individuals' rights of insecurity. But we cannot suppress a global pandemic to not suppress the economical fallback, as an individual's mental health capacity is associated with their mental health capacity is associated with the health and immunity response. So to strengthen your immunity response to viral infections, you have to strengthen your mental health capacity. And I believe, due to my outbursts and agitation, I may actually resurrect and be apologetic and sincerely apologise for. But you have to understand, individuals with challenging behaviours have autistic outbursts, and you have to understand that you have to accept to embrace neurodiversity with neurotypicals, to embrace as for the human evolution, as the brain has been evolving for years without things like Isaac Newton, without things like Tesla, without things like Steve Jobs, with a different neurodiversity, we will not offer technological innovations to society. Thank you.